My name is Madeline. I just wanted to kind of start this series of cleaning to help my mental space get back to something better. I do struggle with bouts of anxiety and depression, so it's kind of been very challenging for me to maintain a clean home, and I want to do this so that way I can just look at my home, feel good, know that I want to get it back at this spot. If you hear my dog drinking water, just drinking water. So I just feel like I've been behind. I've been really sad lately, but this weekend was like kind of like a restart for me. My husband and I had like a nice one-on-one time where we got to just enjoy hanging out together, and hopefully this will be a really good, she looks so shiny. Hopefully this will be a really good motivator for me to keep our home clean and just kind of go from there. I will say, like, my background is that I come from a whole line, like a whole family that hoards things. And like about 5 years ago, I said, I do not want to be this person. I don't want to continue this into my adulthood. And I have been undoing all of that learning that I was taught from a young age. And so although I feel like I have such little stuff, I feel like there is still so much stuff here. So and my husband is helping me out every day, but he is also a collector, but his collection of things is like in our office space, which is a whole situation. I think that's got to be a whole like video situation in itself. So yeah, I guess like I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Yeah. So I generally always start with my coffee section because I love my coffee section. I am one of those coffee addicts. I have like all little tools and just like a whole little coffee corner situated for it. So I'm gonna start there and then just kind of go from there, because that's kind of my starting zone is my coffee, because I can't live without my coffee. So I love listening to podcasts whenever I clean. I do listen to music occasionally, but podcasts are just where my heart is at. I listen to so many different types. If you do have a podcast that you love or that you're listening to at the moment, just leave a comment down below with that name. I'd love to check it out. Yeah, this one I'm listening to today is Small Town Murder. It is so good. I highly recommend, if you have not listened to them, definitely do, and let me know what you think. So I wish that we had a different stove. Our stove is so janky. We've already had to replace 2 of the coil regulators on the left-hand side, and we still need to replace the other side. It's just really bad, guys. Like the regulators right now, currently on the right-hand side, I'll have it at a level 4, which is, like medium low heat, closer to medium. Well, in the middle of cooking, because it takes forever to heat up, but in the middle of cooking, it literally shoots up to a level 9, and it just stays there, and while still having the dial set to level 4, and we've had lots of overspills, lots of craziness, lots of smoke because our stuff is starting to get burnt. So my husband and I, we need to fix those. But ideally, I would just love to have a gas stove. I wish we could have one in this house that we live in currently, but the community did not build any of the homes with gas lines, unfortunately. So we are stuck with electric, but I would love to go back using a gas stove. I miss it so much. But if you have any recommendations for an electric stove, let me know. We kind of were looking into getting a new stove, just because I do cook like almost every day. So it is so ideal that we would like to have a stove that functions properly and is able to withstand, all of the cooking that we do. So moving on to dishes, I have my coffee there to support me along the way because I frankly do not like doing dishes. It is my least favorite chore. There are so many dishes and I just don't like them. I mean, I don't know if there's anyone out there that truly does love doing the dishes. But I feel like if you're a person that cooks a lot, the cleanup is always the worst part because you obviously like make a mess and then there's so much to clean up afterwards. But yeah, my favorite chore to work on is actually my coffee center because I get a reward out of it. I make myself a nice cup of coffee and it's so nice. But yeah, no, I would rather clean all of our toilets in our house than to clean dishes, truly. So here I'm using the Boname powder cleanser. I just decanter it into this glass jar because it just makes more sense for me. And then just with a little bit of soap, I used, I believe it's the coconut scrubber from Grove Collaborative, and I just kind of scrub down my sink. I love a nice clean sink, but it literally does not last long. I feel like every time I clean it, there's always going to be another dish that I forgot, or my husband comes home and he takes his lunchbox out and then there's, some dishes there. So next I'm going in with my garbage disposal cleaner, and this brand here, I don't really like it that much. I feel like it doesn't really do that great of a job. But my favorite one is a brand called Let Me Shine, and their garbage disposal cleaner is, I think, honestly, the best garbage disposal cleaner. It's just I had these on hand and I really needed to use them up. So then I went in with the method Steel for Real, just to kind of shine up the sink and make it look really pretty. And I'm just using a reusable dishcloth, the compostable one from Grove Collaborative. I promise I don't use paper towels for everything. And then I'm just going to start up the dishwasher and let that do its thing while I continue on to the rest of our house. I feel like we collect so many things on our kitchen table and our island there. It just gathers everything, and I don't know, it is such a bad habit to have, and we really need to break that habit. Do y'all have any tips on how to break those habits, or something or a place where y'all put stuff instead of on your dining table? Let me know down below. So our kitchen dining table actually is a teakwood outdoor furniture piece. We had a lot of extra furniture from when we moved, and from my mom, and so whenever she moved into her apartment, she didn't have space for this. So my husband and I, we gladly took it off her hands since we didn't have a dining table. So this is made out of teakwood. I believe it's by the brand Hampton Bay, and it does require treatments every so often because of the teakwood. So I just use a mild dish detergent and warm water and just wipe it down. And then I go in with a lemon oil polish and just really get that oil into the teakwood, because it really does need treatment, or else if you don't, it will start to crack, and nobody wants splinters when they're trying to eat their food. So yeah, I just kind of let it seep in there in the wood, and then I wipe it down, and then it should be good to go for another, I usually do it every maybe 3 to 6 months. It really just depends on how much water stains or food gets on there, but this is a durable piece of furniture, and it's made to last. So I mean, it's meant to be for outdoors, so it's great. And yeah, we love our table. You change your life, nothing will be lost. So this did take me a couple days to do, so this is the next day. There are so many chores that I had piled up for myself, and it's just got crazy. This is our dog Sophie. She's a golden retriever lab mix. She's our rescue pup that we got about 9 years ago now. We do have another rescue baby. Her name is Velcro, and she is our cat. She's about 13 years old. So we love them so much, but they get so much fur on our furniture. So here I am just using this tool that I got from Amazon. It's this really awesome lint roller that captures anything that's on your furniture, and it is so easy to clean out and throw away the piece. I will leave a link for y'all down below so that way you can check it out and see if maybe you're interested in it, especially if you have fur babies that get on your furniture. It is such a great piece for that. And then I just use some disinfectant spray and some Febreze to just, to freshen up the couch, make it smell really nice and ready for fall. And now I'm so excited. I'm going to be decorating for fall. My lovely husband got down my decorations from the attic, and so I'm able to finally decorate. But I will say I don't like decorating until October has arrived here, because we do live in Central to South Texas, and it doesn't really, the temperature doesn't really change around here until that time, so it didn't really feel like fall had arrived yet until October. So here I am, I'm just wiping down furniture pieces, getting everything ready, just to make it super cozy. And I do love fall because it really is the beginning of having our family and friends over and just sharing that quality time with one another. So now I'm vacuuming with my favorite vacuum I've ever had. This is the Shark Light Up Lift Away vacuum. We got this about a year ago, probably like December or November of last year, from Sam's. We did make the investment in this vacuum, and I am so glad we got it. I used to be a Dyson cordless vacuum girl for so long, and I was just getting so tired of constantly having to charge the battery. I even replaced the battery on the Dyson, and it still had issues, and I was just getting so tired of it. And I don't like for my vacuum to die in the middle of doing a chore, and that's really, I feel like, the downside of a cordless vacuum. So we went ahead and got this one, and I love it so much. If you have pets in your home, this is literally the perfect vacuum to pick up every single hair. I am not joking. Like my fur children, they shed so much, and this literally gets everything up off the floor. And I love how versatile it is and all the different types of ways you can use it. So if you're looking for a vacuum, I highly recommend it. I'll look for a link for it down below so you can check it out and see if this is something that would work in your home. so much, y'all, for tuning in and watching this video. If you did get some cleaning done, or if you like this video, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. If you have any tips, leave a comment down below, and I will catch y'all next time. Bye, y'all.